Hi guys, it's me, Karron. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do part 2 of the page we're working on here. We are working in Little Folk Coloring Book by Christine Karron. And I'm doing the mushroom mood. I got out a bunch of greens. Part 1, I have listed all the purples and everything else I was using. So we're going to kind of do down here and maybe a little bit of her hair. We're going to start off with the pencils though. See how I do. This is cream in a Polychromo, and we're going to go in and put it kind of on this area. Kind of in an all over light base. Okay. We can go over the purple bow too. So it gets in here. Do it on these bows too. Okay. On the sleeve. Okay. Then we're going to go in with, let's see, green gold. I'm going to sharpen that up a little bit. And we're going to kind of put that in the shadow here. So how are you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. And on the sleeve. I'm going to throw a little bit in these mushrooms. You can see that, right? And we've got mushrooms up at the top. So we're going to throw a little color up there. And in her hair. A little in these leaves. There we go. Okay. Gonna bring in a little ivory. Just kind of go over that yellow a little bit. I didn't get any in these mushrooms. There we go. All right. And we're going to go in with, let's see, green opaque. Darker green. Just going to kind of bring it down. Sorry, just concentrating on what I'm doing here. Leave that little band. I want to put a little lacy effect up on the top, so we're going to leave that alone for right now. Going to turn the book a little bit, and we're going to draw a line underneath this one. And then just kind of feather it down. And then the sleeve over here. And throw some of this in the mushroom too. So just going to take a little knot there. We got to remember that. here in her hair. And that leaf. That little guy there. Okay, we want to get I don't know about that one. Put that one back. This one. This is a Lyra pencil, and it is olive green. I'm going to go back down in here. It's not going to be as bright a color as the Polychromos. Just going to use it lightly here. Okay, we're going to bring in a little brown. Got two browns here. We're going to go in with brown ochre first. Sorry, I haven't sharpened my pencils in a while. So I'm just going to bring this color in as a shadowing area here. We'll bring in a nicer little shade in here. Again in the mushrooms. Okay. And a little walnut brown. I'm going to turn that sideways. I'm kind of using the whole barrel here, not using the point. Just using the side of it. Just drawing over those lines to get it a little sharper, since I made a nice sharp point on this. Okay. Yeah, I haven't done pencil work like that in a while. It starts to hurt. I'm going to get out a marker and put some color in her hair. I want it in kind of a blue color, so hold on while I get those out. Okay, so I got out a very light blue, what is called frost blue Uhuhu marker. I'm going to throw some blue in here. And we're going to throw a couple of little dots up here. It's supposed to be straight. Okay. And I'm going to get out a thing of distress ink. Hold on. Okay. I got forest moss. I think that'll help me out a little bit to get this a little darker without killing my hand. I'm just loading it up on one part of the sponge. I'm going to take a piece of paper and I'm going to dot it off. And then I'm just going to go along this line here and pull it down. Got a little in the bow that I don't want there, so I'm just going to get it wet. Blot it off. Go up the sleeve and then turn it and come down this way. Same on this side. Kind of went out of bounds there. I'm not going to worry about it. Because all I have to do is grab one of these dark greens here. And we'll just make the sleeve come out a little further there. No big deal. There we go. I don't even know what color I grabbed. Walnut brown. More down in here. Okay. That looks good. Now I want to find my black pencil. It's in here somewhere. And on the top of this, I'm going to make a little pattern. I need that sharp, so in it goes. Now we have a little tie up here, tie on each wrist, and I don't know if I want to do it on all of those, but I do want to do it up here. So I'm just going to take it and make a little scallop. Try to keep them uniformly colored or shaped or whatever you want to call them. And we'll just kind of go boom, boom. Put one here, over here. There, and then on top of this, we're going to put a little dot on each one. Some of these you won't see it because it's under a bow. Okay, then on the side, I'm going to put another one. Connect those two. This one needs to be a little taller. Okay. Just going to bring that black up a little bit. Okay, we're going to bring in a little of the skin tone here. This is the coral, and I'm going to go just around this area here and bring that color up a little bit. Holding the pencil far back, so I'm just getting a very light touch on it. And a little over here. It's a very subtle pattern of mushrooms in that. Bring it down a little bit. And the arms. Then we're going to get a very light purple here, if I can find one. What are you called? You're not purple at all, so I'm not using that one. A want like a lavender. You're pretty light purple. Okay, this is a Holbien pencil, and it's a very pretty lightish purple called Sea Fog. And we're just going to take that and bring it in on the bows. And we're going to bring our eraser in, see if we can't get just a little more of that out of there. And we're going to put the purple on top of it. Then you won't be able to see it as much. If you're new to my channel, you'll notice that I make a lot of mistakes that I either totally completely erase and redo, or I go over it enough where you can't see it. Just the way I color. And I usually add whatever color I'm putting in one spot, in another spot, just so you will have cohesiveness in the coloring. Put this up here. Okay, we're going to put a little up here too. And some up here in this mushrooms. And in those leaves. Okay. This is going to be kind of a shorter video just because my hand's getting really tired. I have a Holbein in Horizon Blue, which is a really light blue, and I'm going to accent some of these and bring them down just a little further. It's very light blue. And then we'll probably put some of that in her hair too. Throw a little in this in her eyes. Okay, there's going to be a part 3 of this. We're going to work a lot more on the mushrooms, her hair, maybe a little more in her outfit, but I'm not sure. And then I'm going to do a background. So I hope you will stay around for part 3. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in that next part. Take care, everyone. Bye now.